Dylan, you can see me after the show. All right, you guys ready? Put those hands together for Rohan Mahashabda.
Go Birds! So, I love playing golf. It's one of my favorite things to play. I was playing golf with this one random guy, and he was like, Rohan, what's your handicap? And I don't really know how to calculate that shit, so I Googled it, I did the math, and after my calculations, I found that my handicap is autism. I read a scientific study which said that rats who are sober love silence, but rats that are on cocaine love jazz music. Why are we wasting our cocaine on rats? I have two very functioning nostrils. So I'm a Hindu. I believe that cows are sacred, but only the cows that are served at Longhorn Steakhouse. I especially love those French cows, the filet mignons. Those are fucking delicious. I'm a huge NBA fan. Any Hoopers in the building? Any Hoopers? No? Okay. Who's your favorite player? Alright, that's a huge, great choice. My favorite player right now is Anthony Edwards, and he was in the news recently. He impregnated a 38-year-old woman, and he demanded that that woman get an abortion. But she was like, nah, I'll get the abortion, only get the abortion if you give me $1 million. And I was just thinking, like, only in America can someone turn a pregnancy into a hostage situation? You know? Can you imagine that ransom note? Hey Anthony, I have your baby. Now give me $1 million or else your son will actually see the light of day. Glad you finally got it. I read an article which listed the top 10 the top 10 most disliked authors of all time. Anyone want to guess what number 1 is? Anyone? Nobody. What'd you say? No, that's wrong. It's actually Stephanie Meyer. She wrote the Twilight books. Number 2 on the list is Adolf Hitler. Which makes you question, how shitty are these Twilight books? You know, does someone read them and think, you know what, I'd rather read about the Holocaust. I read an article recently which said that a guy sued Red Bull for false advertising. He drank a can and he was like, where the fuck are my wings? Right? So he won $15 million in a lawsuit. And here I am fucking doing this and a shitty accounting job. You know, like, I feel like God takes care of the wrong people. You know? But, you know, I feel like it would have just been cheaper for Red Bull to just give this fucker wings. Right? I saw an ad from the United States Navy, and they were trying to get people to work for their nuclear submarines. So the ad said, hey, are you smart? Are you nuclear smart? Yeah, thank you. You know, like, I guess somebody watched, are there people who are watching Oppenheimer and they're like, you know what, I can do that. I read a horrible story in India about a baby that burst into flames 4 separate times due to spontaneous combustion. Now the kid's parents were like, oh my god, what happened? So they went to a Hindu priest and a Hindu witch doctor, and they both came to the conclusion that in the baby's previous life, he was a trick birthday candle. You know, those candles take multiple efforts to blow out, you know. I was watching a documentary on John F. Kennedy, and the historian came on screen. He said that JFK's downfall was that he slept with too many women. In my opinion, I think JFK's downfall was that he got shot in the fucking face. Let's do one more JFK joke. When I was driving to work one day, and a truck merged in front of me, and it had a bumper sticker which said, "Helen Keller shot JFK." Yeah, you know, I was just as confused as you guys. And I know it's not true, but I really want to believe that it is, because, you know, that's great PR for Helen Keller, and pretty fucking embarrassing if you're John F. Kennedy. You know, you got 360 no-scope by a blind bitch. So I said before that I love playing golf. I think it's funny how people want Tiger Woods to retire because he's like old, he can't really compete on the PGA Tour. But Tiger Woods already fucking plays golf. If he's gonna retire, what's he gonna do? Play more golf? Technically, you can say he's been retired since he was 10. All right, I'm Rohan Mahashabde. Thank you very much.
We got another killer coming right up. Keep those hands going for Derek Furtado.